Hello and welcome to the Place a Thing. My name's Matt. Welcome to this live stream. Today I'm playing Arydia, part 21. So if you've been watching along, you will probably know what's been happening. I mean, I've literally played so much of this now. If you don't know, go back and watch the over 20 hours, probably even more, of my Arydia playthrough. If you don't want to buy the game or it's too expensive, because it is expensive, you can go and watch me play it and maybe get an idea if you want it or not. If you're watching this video now, please like it, please subscribe if you haven't, and click the notification bell so you will know whenever I'm making videos and doing live streams. Also, I put out a video a couple of days ago, so go and watch that as well, please, and give it a like. So here we are with Ro and Drudar, and at the end of the last episode, we'd gone to Fort Prex. Let me show you Fort Prex here, which is in the uplands, and we'd fought some goblins, which was new. Hadn't fought goblins before. And then I kind of finished the stream because I'd done over 2 hours and I was feeling sleepy. But I went back to Birth. Oh yeah, I need to put Birth. And I rested. But there was a chap here who was a little bit scared of the goblins. He was giving up. He said he was going east. So maybe he's headed back to the first map we went through. But he said they'd taken all his people, or the people he was with, up north to a fort, and I can't quite remember the name of the fort, but there was another fort. So I think final maybe thing we do in the uplands is go up there. We're going to have to face another battle with goblins. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I think we should do that. And then we can say at the very least that we've looked at everything in this map. One thing I'd want to check, because I kind of keep forgetting about jobs. And jobs, you can get extra money, which is quite good because there are a couple of places that have some really expensive things that I would quite like to buy. So I'm just going to have a quick look at jobs because I can't remember. It is a town. As a town action, you can look through the active jobs. What is a town? Oh, it says town. Yeah, so there's only one town here, and it's Daneburg, and I went there ages ago. So yeah, that's good to know. Got to be in a town. Fair enough. So let's get going. This, I have to say, I think I've said it before in other live streams, but this is my least favourite part of this game. And it's not bad, but I feel it's quite repetitive, and that's the travel deck. Like I say, it's not bad. Like, I think this game is superb, but traveling, it's you know, but it's not bad. Anyway, traveling along roads. So, second breakfast, you're so hungry you need to take a break and eat some food. So we each lose SP. If you're in watching, please say hello. I like to chat. Please chat with me. I was just saying, if you just come in, I'm going to go up here and try and see if this fort that we have other goblins at is there. So we're at Hampley Junction. I'm going to move along Meadows. I think it is. Yeah, Meadows. Oh, Brambles, you pass this way easily. So now we're travelling here. We need to have all these 3 symbols activated. See, they flip over and they're deactivated. So we do, so we can move to an unexplored hex. But we still have to do the travelling along meadows. After you draw nearer, you hear the beautiful melody of a flute coming down out of the trees. You may, NPC 39B, then draw NPC 39. Sure, let's do that. That's cool. So, NPC 39. We'll go to B. So we swap some cards over. There is B. So I'm going to get that out. And A goes into the out of play area. Not discarded completely. Okay, so we meet Yoshu, the bard. She's a Fellish woman. She's outgoing. She's stretching. And she winks too much. Oh, yes, we met her before. A Fellish woman sits in a tree playing panpipe. She winks at you as you approach. Now, I'm just going to check key phrases. Because we've met her before. It doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, Fellish woman sits in a tree playing panpipes. She winks at you as you approach. No. Well, if it isn't the mighty Lurd Slayer, I must say, the wedding was quite entertaining. Oh, wink. I've been working on a few new pieces, and you look tired. How about you stay a while and listen? So yes, we met her very early on. I think it was one of our first, or very early battle anyway. Lurd Slayer. Let's ask about Lurd Slayer, because that's what she's calling us. I do hope you don't mind, but I'm thinking about including your exploits in my next act, with a few embellishments. Wink. Oh yes, let's ask about the wedding. Well, I bet most here in the basin hadn't heard of a Lurd before, but let alone seen one. Nasty creatures. We had an infestation of Seroon a while back. Yuck. Embellishments. Nothing to worry about. I might just add a backflip here and there, maybe give you a few heroic lines. Real combat is so dull. No offence. And we get 1 RP. Oh. So actually, Drudar and Ro only have 1 RP. So we'll give Ro an extra 1. Oh yes, she's going to play for us. She picks up her panpipes and plays some of the most beautiful music you've ever heard. All exiles restore our SP 2 full and travel 45, which we just pulled, gets dunked out of the game. And that's that. So good, yeah. So she can go away as well. NPC 33. She's gone, and I think, oh, let me just look at that travel card. You may NPC boot or discard it, then draw again. So no, we've done that. So we get to open up this new hex. And it's Eastern Road. So we're going to travel this way, and we're going down a road. And we have tummy rumbles. You enjoy your travels, taking in the sights. So we can move here. Let's see if this is the fort. Ooh, no, but there is a town here. Clifton Crossroads. That's interesting. Something going off this way. So let's go to the map. Shall we? Or shall we go to the town first? I haven't been to I have been to a town. But town actions 17. World maps. Travel, enter location. You may enter any location that has a pointer on the current hex. Many points of interest in the world map are labelled as town or guild. The guild is a special town. Oh, towns provide access to specific actions. Some town actions may not be available at every town. You'll need to read each individual point of interest in order to know which actions are available. Okay, that's fair enough. Well, let's go to the town because I want it. So it's point of interest 70. A new town. Clifton Market. Oh, we get to play some music, which I do like playing the music for this. Okay, so Clifton Market. The trade post of Clifton Crossroads is bustling with travellers coming in and going out in all directions. The first time you draw this card, add job 21 to the job deck. So, job 21 goes into the job deck. I've done so few jobs, it's ridiculous. I think I've done 2 town actions. So let's look at the town actions. So at the inn, we can go to the job board, select a job from the job deck. We can go for supplies, fill all knapsacks with cubes. We can rest, which we don't want to do. Oh, we can rest at this town. Maybe we can rest at all of them. The market, fill all potions. Don't know. Smithy, repair, vendor, sell your items for their value. Armourer, purchase available stock. Ooh. I think I might sell items first, and I just need to look in my little boxes. To see if I've got any items in here. There's one. So I'm going to sell that. And I don't have any in here, no. And then let's look in at the Path of Wandering. Can't sell that. Can't sell that. We have got our Nip of the Pack Ant, so these kind of don't need to go. Well, this doesn't need to go in here. But okay, so we've just got something to sell for. I could sell this jagged spear. But it's only 1, so I think I won't. So I'll just sell this and get 1k. So that goes, I've got a bag of all the stuff that I've got rid of or sold. Okay, so we can look at 2 stone items. So we get the little stone chest, which is here. And I think I'll go for 1 small one. And 1 big one. Wow. That's interesting. So the studded shoulder, these would be really useful for Ro, particularly because he has, they have nothing there. The razor whip. It's interesting with these weapons because with both of them, they have very specific things that Drudar, for example, requires a sword or a spear to do this and this. So he has a spear. And he has this worn axe, which I can't remember how much. I could sell that maybe. 2, yeah. This has a very interesting damage thing. It like weaves around. But if I had that equipped, and I'd need a minor action during a battle to equip it, it also hits diagonally. It's kind of interesting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So only 10k, and these cost 7. I'm tempted to get the armor for Ro. Yeah, I think I'll get the armor for Ro. So I'm going to spend all of Ro's money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Drudar will put in the other 2. To get this, so we will put this on Ro's shoulder straight away. So he has complete protection now, which is pretty good. Is there anything else we want to do? We could fill potions. There's only 1. Will be quite useful for Drudar, so I will. I'll spend 1k and fill his other spot in his potion. And then we can select a job. So let's look at the jobs. So we have a lot of things here. And we have hammer time. Okay. Which is travel to Ravens Road. While you're there, you may spend SP to smash rocks. And you do a strength attack. Place 1k on this card for each success up to 3. You may search as many times as you wish if you can pay the SP. Return to Clifton Roads and claim the reward. So that's 3k. Ravens Road. Where's Ravens Road? Oh, there's Ravens Road. Okay, so we could go this way. Yeah, that's possible. Wheat Wagon. Travel to Clifton Crossroads. Start at Clifton Crossroads. Have an unbroken path of roads to the goal. Load up. Yes, travel to Daneberg. And this one, pastry payload. Travel to Daneberg. Wolfmaster. Start. Travel to South Junction. Is this on this map? They might all be on the other map. Boston. Yeah, I think that must be on the other map. The Sword. Okay, well, I think we'll take Hammer Time. So this is, I just bought a quarry and I'm trying to get it up and running. Need help to smash some rocks. We've got the carts and rocks, just need some strong workers to come swing a hammer. Travel to Ravens Road. While there, you may spend SP to smash rocks. Okay, so we've got that job. And I think that's all we're going to do here. So this goes back in the box. And this goes away. And then we're going to go to Big 23. Go to the town proper. Ooh, excuse me. Big 23. So, same music. A picturesque little township lies before you. Carts pull in and out of the traveller, while travellers bustle near the small shops before heading out on adventures. First time you draw this, add Travel 29 to the bottom of the travel discard pile. Okay. Here we go. Okie dokie. So we come in here. Now we have a few houses to go to. A point of interest and someone over here. So let's go to the point of interest. 37. You're standing at an intersection to a busy crossroads. The main road bustles with activity. There's a small camp just on the other side of the road. To the west is the trade post. Okay. So let's ask about the road. Carts creak and groan as they roll past. Merchants call out as a steady stream of riders and foot traffic continue on eastward out of the basin. Yeah, let's talk about eastward. A carriage catches your eye. The ornate panelling speaks to the wealth of those travelling inside it. It rolls through the town without stopping, and you follow it with your gaze out of sight. And then it says, excuse me. While I'm checking something. Yes, so then it says, if a Lunari is in the party, draw key 82. No. Oh, we get one RP. Let's ask about the campsite. Across the road is a small campsite. It's filled with transient merchants loading and unloading wares before heading off to the next town. Okay, so I think that's good. So let's go to the NPC of the person 57. Sometimes you just open up, look at the cards, and it's there. This is Rindle Kickleham. An orc man is here, a feather in his large leather hat, tipped down, obscuring most of his face. Hello. Well now, exile's looking to get home, are you? I'm not sure I can help with your return. Already gave my squill away. Don't tell anyone, but I'm hunting for a secret. Let's ask about that squill. Already gave my squill away. Nice lass with beautiful purple eyes. She got my cart back for me. I'm just trying to make some coin before I move on. What's the secret? Well, I followed some rumours, put together a few clues, and now I've got a lead on a real, genuine pirate map. Let's ask about the pirate map. Oh, sure, everyone's heard of Get the Pirate. Got a whole field named after himself. It's his treasure I'm after. I can't tell you any more, but if I find it, I'm out of here. Hold on. Haven't we got... We've got this dusty map, and I think it says... Well, it definitely says something, and we translate... Oh, well, I translated it. Let me have a look. Where's my Arydia? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Arydia notes. So dusty map, which is key 18 for Exmoor, Bleeding Hearts. That's interesting. Yes, bleeding hearts. And duck-shaped rock. And tree stump. And he definitely doesn't say any of that. I really want these. No. So there's nothing we can do with him, unfortunately. So let's go in these shops then. Small 31. Is Keldra's trade post. You step through the doorway into a bustling centre of trade. Many merchants are here peddling their wares. Shoppers browse the various tables. Voices are thick and heavy, haggling prices and negotiating trades. Okay, so this goes here. And we've got a lot of NPCs. So, shall we go to NPC 48? Hold on. Gosh, Underguard. You see a likely armoured man standing here. He watches you with a wary eye. You there, exile. I'd like to have a word. Were you down at Fort Prex? Do you have any information on the goblins? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Fort Prex, Second Officer Bailey came through here, eyes wild. He was in an urgent mission eastward. He said goblins had attacked the fort and captured the garrison. Is this true? I need to find out what happened. Yes. So it's true then, the goblins attacked Fort Prex and took the garrison there as prisoners? I am torn. I must report this news to my commander at Eastgate. But I also need to find the captain. I keep looking at these keywords. Let's ask about the captain. Listen, exile, I have a proposal. I will return to Eastgate to inform the commander of the goblin activity, and you see if you can locate the captain's whereabouts in exchange for my squill. So he's going to Eastgate. I mean, sure. I mean, that's what we kind of came here to do. I was hoping this would be the fort, but yes, so I'm going to agree to that. Agreed, I'll set off at once. We will get RP, but no. So small 31 goes to B. He's gone. And NPC 48, which is this one, returns to the box. Okay, so we've got to go east. How the devil do we do that? Because Let me just read this again. Urgent mission eastward. But we are as east as we can go. Okay, so we're still in here, and let's go and talk to NPC 60. And this is Tage, the Sage. Woman, bubbly, grind mortar, thick accent. A woman is here standing behind a counter. She's grinding something with a mortar and pestle. Welcome, I'm Tage the Sage. I deal with all manner of remedials. I can cure everything from waterfoot to lurdlung, as long as I have the right reagents. Her eyes alight on your brass pin. Exiles, are you? Interested in earning a squill? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, remedials. Let's ask her about those. Oh, sure. Just as behind you, you can see the stock of tinctures, potions, brews, powders, creams, salves, pastes, and poultices I have. Each one lovingly handcrafted by yours truly. They even have nice little tags. My grandmum does the calligraphy. Squill. Yes! Excellent. Right. I'm running a little short on materials. I'm looking specifically for a natris quill. Hold on. How about that? A squill for a quill. Yes, natris quill. A natris quill is a rare creature inhabiting the basin. They have a special poison. Here we go. Special poison laden skills. So this card has that phrase on it. That I need to make a certain antidote. They're terrible, fierce beasts, however, full of tricks and malice. It's been a while since I've been one-sided, so you might need to look in some out-of-way location. But we have this, so it has that exact text, and we draw event 268. So, antidote. Tage beams as you hand her the quill. Oh, wow, this is it! A natris quill. I'm impressed you were able to get one and come back alive. Though you don't look too well. Just a minute, I'll get the antidote made up. So, key 85 is discarded for good. And we flip this over. She puts the quill into a pot with some liquids and herbs and begins to boil it on the wood stove. While that's boiling, I believe I owe you a squill. She hands you the coin with a smile and a wink. Hey, we got another squill. That seemed pretty easy. We got that. Stung by that ages ago. NPC 60 goes to B. Keep this card as a squill. There you go. There's a little squill. 33. And I have my squills in my party section. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squills. And this goes to B. So NPC 60. So this one goes away. And now this one comes out. Tage the Sage. Thank you for helping me out. Let me know if you need some antidote. I deal with all manner of remedials. I can cure everything from wartsfoot to lurdig, as long as I have the right... Yes, okay. We get it. Antidote costs 5. She makes you take... Oh, so we can pay. We don't have 5, unfortunately. So she could get rid of that card from our deck. Our threat deck, which potentially hits us for damage every time it comes out. remove threat 18 and or threat 20 from the deck. Yeah. So if we had more money, we could come to her. So let's go to NPC 61. Keldra the trader. Human, no nonsense, shuffles papers. The proprietor is here, riffling through papers, checking off lists and making deals with patrons at our trade post. Welcome to the post, she says without glancing up. Have you anything to trade? Don't know. Let's ask. Trade. Right, here's how it works. You bring the item you wish to barter, plus the brokerage fee. I'll arrange the trade for you by finding 2 items of equal value. What do you say? Want to trade? So we can say no or yes. The value of the item. And then we place the item here, look at the tier and type of item being traded, path or pathless. Then draw 2 items from the exact same chest as the item being traded. After looking at the items, choose one of the 3 items to keep and return the other 2 to the correct chest. You do not receive any K back if you choose to keep the original item. I see. Okay, so we can swap things. I would quite like to trade this bow, which costs 1. And this is from path 0. So we could yeah, I think we'll do this. So what we'll do is pay 1k, because that's how much it costs. And then from the Path of Wandering, let me just check. Oh, there's only one thing left in here. Okay, so I'm going to do it anyway. And it is another bow, but it's better. So yeah, so this... It's path 1 actually. No, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway, because I don't know, I presume that must be okay, because otherwise you couldn't change this. So now she has a better short bow. And that's her done. What I can't work out... Oh, there are a couple of other places to go. So we've gone there. Let's go to small 29. A quaint bungalow. You enter a cute cottage that smells strongly of onions. Light pours through a lone window, and the hustle and hubbub of the crossroads outside is silenced by the thick wooden doors. Flip this, then draw event 69. So, event 69 is here. Quiet muttering. As you enter the house, you hear someone just out of sight muttering to themselves. You hear a woman's voice. Oh, my dear, I'm afraid I can't find your ring anywhere. I've looked and looked. I could have sworn I put it here just last evening before supper. It sounds like someone is rummaging through cupboards and boxes. Okay. Let's get rid of this card. And talk to NPC 58. She's rummaging. Cabu Glint. Absent of muttering, an elderly dwarf is rummaging through a sack of boxes. She turns and scowls at you. Well, exiles, eh? Just come barging into people's homes looking for squills. I don't mind. No one visits anymore. Everyone thinks I'm losing my memory. But it's not me. Not me. Everyone should be worrying about my neighbour. Ooh. Memory. Things keep disappearing and people say I'm losing my mind. It's not my mind that's gone missing. It's my wicker basket, my collection of dwarven nesting dolls, and my late husband's wedding ring. Let's ask about the neighbour, yeah. Since she came back from her trip, she's been acting odd. I think she stole my late husband's wedding ring. I'll give you my squill if you can get it back. Ring, squill. I swiped Poxy's key to her closet. I want you to go look for the ring, but I have to be honest, I'm not sure I trust you, exiles, to actually do the job. I'm going to need a sign of good faith, a little deposit. You loan me 2k, and I'll give you the ring. No, I can't because I don't have the money. So I'm going to go next door. Oops. And go to small 30. Clean cabin. You step into a beautifully kept home. You notice how neat and tidy floors and furnishings are, as if someone was obsessed over keeping the home clean. Perhaps too clean. It almost looks like no one lives here. So we've got NPC 49 and point of interest 38. So let's look at the point of interest. Clean home. The noise of the busy crossroads is muffled from inside the house. It smells sweet in here, as if the owner of the house perfumed it recently. The house is very clean, almost like it's been stripped bare of everything but the essentials. Perfume. The smell is actually quite cloyingly sweet. It's almost suffocatingly saccharine. Essentials. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. In fact, you don't see much at all. A small table, a few chairs, a large cabinet. Nothing seems out of place. Cabinet. You try the cabinet door, but it's locked. There's a small square-shaped keyhole in the door. Yes, well, that's the cabinet we want to look at. So we'll go to NPC 59. And this is Poxy Wundles. Good name. Bland sniffle, monotone voice. A grey-haired woman is here, holding her chin high. Every so often she sniffs and dabs her nose with a white handkerchief. You're welcome in my home. I'm sorry I cannot offer you victuals. Handkerchief. You can't help but notice the white fabric is being covered by a bright orange mucus as she dabs her nose. An empty home. I must get more to eat. Gone. No more. Must get more to eat. Eat. Right. Okay. Okay, so I need some money. I need 1k. Because I want to go looking in that cabinet. So let's say we're going back to the town. So we're going to go to point of interest 70 again. And here we can sell things. Now the question is, what are we going to sell? I think, because I never use it, I'm going to sell this jagged spear. So we get 1k for that. So we have our 2k. So now we'll go back to the map. Going back to the map, going in here, going to speak to the old lady again. Chat, chat, chat. Her closet costs 2, so we will pay 2 to gain key 43. Key of 43. And that is... Cabuglint thinks her neighbour, Poxy Wandles, has been stealing from her. There's a large cabinet in the house. This key should unlock it. Square-shaped keyhole in the door. Yeah, so we know what that is. So I'm going to leave that here. Thank you very much, Cabu. And we will go back into here and look at point of interest 38. And look at the cabinet. You try the cabinet door, but it's locked. There's a small square-shaped key in the door keyhole. So then we draw event 68. I wouldn't be surprised. We are going to have a battle now, I think. And key 43 leaves the game. The closet. As you produce the key, you hear the woman sniff loudly. You insert the key into the door. It slides in and makes a satisfying click. You turn the handle and open the door. You see the ring sitting atop a leather diary. Just then the woman lets out a wild scream. So we check dexterity of 12. So Ro will do this because he has dex 6 to start with. And we get 10, so we do pass that. You dodge out of the way as she tries to slam into you, grabbing the ring. She bolts for the door. She flees the house before you can stop her, leaving a trail of orange slime in her wake. So small 30 will go to B. The beautiful kept home now has a mess of slimy tracks across the floor. Shuffle travel 30 with the top 4 cards of the travel deck. Then place back on top of the travel deck. Then discard this card. Okay, so travel 30 is here, and we do 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, that's in the wrong place. 4. And shuffle these together. So we have to track her down. I don't understand how we can go east. Very confusing. And then this card is gone. So we need to track them down. I'm really confused about Rindle Kickleham. I already gave my squill. No, that's not him, is it? Oh, he left. Yeah, okay. I actually think I'm going to stop here. But what I'm going to do is leave the game out and come back to this maybe tomorrow evening. I have things that I have to do tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow evening, or if not, on Saturday. So we will discover much more and try and work out about going east when there's nowhere to go east. There is a road, but we can't go that way. Interesting. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you, if not tomorrow, then on Saturday, playing more Arydia. Take care. Bye.